Hey guys, Sen here, back in with some more capital raids, and today I have a PSA, which is to not max your clan capital districts before going to the new capital hall level. This clan I'm in right now, we're at CH10 already, and we occasionally still match up against clans that are still at CH8. The reason for that is based on matchmaking in that the CH8 clans decided to upgrade all of their defenses and buildings on all of their districts before going up, whereas we just upgraded our capital peak whenever we could and we hit that building threshold. So long story short, when you decide to max, not only can you get hit by clans 2 levels higher, you're also going to face those same clans on offense, which have those higher level districts and more defenses on their bases. So our clan itself is pretty laxed about attacking, and so we average around the low 20 attacks, which is pretty decent, but you can see they're at number 2. We had an almost perfect 15 attack raid against this CH8 clan, and you're about to see what Rocket Loons can do when they are over leveled. Now, I used to think that Rocket Balloons were overpowered at the lower levels, which I mean, they kind of are, and I still think that, but at Capital Hall level 10, they are just a completely new breed of disgusting because Capital Hall level 10, not the Rocket Loons, but the Zap spell, more importantly, gets a new level along with the extra level on the spell storage. And now the key breakpoint that reaches is suddenly you're now able to zap down an entire air bombs over the course of one attack. Even the level 5 maxed air bombs only takes 7 lightning spells to take out. And so over the course of 2 attacks, you can actually zap down 2 air bombs that are separated like this. And also, the rocket artillery on this base in particular is in range of the air bombs, and so we can zap down the 2 air bombs, the rocket artillery, and a couple other defenses along the way with our lightning spells, as long as we allocate them correctly. And so, yeah, we're able to zap down basically the entire backside of the base, and as long as we can clear a lot of the front section, I'm coming in with a skeleton barrel because I see that there's a couple of spear throwers on the entry. Those skeletons can just move forward. I send in a ram to help test for traps, and those skeletons are just going to move forward, clearing those 2 spear throwers and grabbing a bunch of other trash buildings for me. But like I was saying, as long as we're able to clear out a lot of the front section of the base, especially this first ring of defenses that has a lot of spear throwers and air defenses, we will be good on our second attack to absolutely smash through this base. So right now we're just going to wait for this one barbarian to work his way around, clearing up a lot of those trash buildings, as well as opening up the map for deployment, more importantly. And once he does his job pretty well, and we can start deploying our rocket balloons to directly target the defenses, we're going to drop in our rocket balloons. I noticed that these air defenses are actually tucked behind a multi-cannon, and so I decided to drop in 2 packs of rocket balloons per multi-cannon to quickly push through those. One-shot the multi-cannons, and then the rocket balloons will still have their haste ability to haste into the air defenses behind it. And we just drop them in quickly, and so that no pack of rocket balloons gets focused down before it can reach its targets. Just quickly go around the base, targeting everything we want. The rapid rockets, the air defenses, the spear throwers on the sides. That Tesla actually pops, and so some of my balloons get wrecked, so we just drop in 2 more onto this cannon, push through the cannon, and then push through the Mega Hin Tesla real fast. And those balloons are going to have just enough juice to reach over to that spear thrower, take that out. And you can see with our rocket balloons, we have no more, but we were able to clear out that entire first ring of defenses. And so this base is in a lot of trouble for the second attack. And actually the Mega Hin Tesla poppies, we reached 52% or 51%. And so we drop in a ram and a barbarian to try to take that out, but they just don't have quite enough juice. That's just one shot from a balloon, so no big deal. We'll easily take that out on the second hit, where we finish zapping down the rocket artillery and the air bombs, like I said. Now that Barb has finished clearing up all the trash buildings, and he's just beating through the wall. I actually wait for him to beat through the wall, because once he does, it's actually going to open up the map for more deployment. And so that's pretty important for the second attack, where we're going to be trying to finishing off the rest of the defenses with our rocket balloons. And so getting into the second attack, we are going to send in our rocket balloons to help finish off the rest of the base. You can see we have 16 rocket balloons. As long as we don't completely screw up and have this one air bombs just completely destroy all of our rocket balloons at once, we are going to be good. There is just not much left on the base. 3 air defenses, rapid rocket, a couple of Teslas, some spear throwers, and the air bombs That's all that's left. And so what we have to do is first I pick off the flanking defenses on the sides that are getting in the way of me directly targeting this air bombs. Take them out with a couple of rocket balloons, one per each defense. Once those go down, I'm going to drop in 2 rocket balloons very quickly towards the air bombs while it's still distracted. And so those rocket balloons sneak in, one shot the air bombs, don't take any damage. They're all healthy, and they're going to push into the air defenses that are behind it. And once those all go down, you can see there is only 1 rapid rocket left, and we have 4 rocket balloons left in the camps. We drop 2 of them in while the rapid rocket gets distracted on the slow balloons. They quickly work their way into the rapid rockets, take it out, and we have a balloon parade left, as well as 2 more balloons left in the camps that I just drop in to make the cleanup go a little bit faster. But yeah. Rocket balloons, when they are bullying lower level bases, just look absolutely disgusting. And you can see this is Barbarian Camp. This is the hardest base to 2-shot besides the Capital Peak. And we just made that look like child's play. Now, if you thought that was an anomaly, you would be dead wrong, because in the same raid weekend, 5 clans later, we faced another Capital Hall level 8 clan. And this one has done an even worse job at trying to protect its air values from lightning spells, because this clan decided to put both air bombs as well as the rocket artillery in the range of a single zap. And so the plan is we're going to spend 7 zaps to take out both of the air bombs and soften up the rocket artillery, and then 4 zaps to take out these 2 air defenses and finish off the rocket artillery. And after we spend those 11 spells for lightning spells, we'll have 3 more spells left that I have decided to bring a rage with. And so I'm going to push in the right side of the base. Pretty shallow entry, but it'll get me a lot of air defenses and rapid rockets, as well as some other defenses along the way, with some archers and a rage. That is something you can start thinking about, especially once you start reaching the higher levels, Capital Hall level 8 and beyond, is how you can best allocate your spells to take out the base more efficiently. I decided that with 3 spells left, I can get really good value with the rage, grabbing in air bombs and a couple of air defenses that are tucked inside. And so I do that, and we're just going to push our way in, slowly but surely. It's sleepy archers, so they're slow and boring to watch, but they'll get the job done. They'll take out everything I want them to. And so after they get their job done, we're just going to clear the way around with some barbs to help clear some trash. And we also still have 7 rocket balloons in the camps. And so we can just quickly target some of those air defenses that are on the outside of the base, take out the bomb tower. We're going to snipe down that rapid rockets with another camp of archers. And then there's just 2 air defenses that we would really like to take out if we could. Unfortunately, they don't path inside. And so we just have to pick off what we can with our last couple of rocket balloons. Grab some spear throwers, grab that air defense, and once we zap down both of the air bombs on our finishing attack, well, there's just not going to be much left on the base once more. This time it's even worse. There's just 1 rapid rocket and 2 air defenses that are pretty exposed. And so we don't even have to be good with our rocket balloon deployment. Just drop them in. Just make sure we send them in the general direction of the air defenses, and we're good. Because, I mean, we have 16 of them, and they've just completely insta-killed the base, basically. There's 4 left in the camps. I'm not even going to use them. Those are just for swag. There's a whole balloon parade once again alive. I mean, it's a Capital Hall level 8 with a level 4 barb camp. Even though it has high level defenses, it even has those level 3 walls. The last base had level 4 walls, actually. It doesn't matter. Rocket balloons at max level are disgusting, and if you don't have that second rocket artillery that you get from a level 5 barb camp, you just do not have a chance against this. For this last attack, I'm going in against Wizard Valley. Now, you guys probably already know how I feel about Wizard Valley and how I think this base needs to get a nerf, but let's see how this base holds up when we are dipping against it. So I'm actually bringing in a strategy that I call the Oonga Boonga Hogs. This is when you just go in straight in with your Hog Riders on your first hit. You don't even set up the base. I mean, Wizard Valley just has 2 giant cannons, and what are they going to do to my hogs if I have heals on them, right? So I'm just going to plan to open up the base with a couple of barbs and a couple of rams, and then just drop in my hogs in on the first layer of defense and stun them all, and also drop in a ram to help distract on the entry. Stun all those defenses, take them all out with my hog raiders. Once they get closer to that giant cannon, we try to distract it with a giant of our own. And then, yeah, the hogs are just going to work their way through. We just drop in our heals. There's no strategy here. It's the Unga Boonga hogs. No setup required, no rocket balloons, no archers. We're just going in with the hog raiders, seeing how much the piggies can get me. It doesn't matter. This is Wizard Valley, and it's also a dip. We have those maxed level 5 hog raiders, which are pretty darn strong. But yeah, like, what is this base going to do to me? There's just one giant cannon left on the back end. A couple of hogs split off towards the top side. They're going to get picked off really easily, but yeah. We're just going to fast forward from here and just crush the space with another set of Unga Boonga hogs. Alright, to finish up the base, we just bring in some more hog raiders. I drop in that one ram to see if there is a giant bomb in front of that cannon. There isn't, so we start sprinkling in our hogs. I actually go a little bit too light on the hogs, and they just get sniped down by the Mega Hand Tesla, which was pretty bad. I was also way too early on that skeleton barrel, which is pretty goofy of me. Those skeletons are just going to die without accomplishing very much, but it doesn't matter. This is Wizard Valley, and it's also a dip, so we're just going to smash the space anyways. We're just going to drop in our hogs, target them in, try to stun some of the defenses on the approach, drop in our heals, and then, yeah, this base is swarmed. There's 2 cannon carts left, which are kind of annoying, as well as the giant cannon, but there's hogs coming in from every single direction, and they're all under heal, so yeah. Welcome to Wizard Valley. Enjoy your stay. And yeah, let this be a friendly warning to you all. Do not be maxing your bases until you're at Capital Hall level 10, of course, and you can't go up anymore. But until then, you should always be trying to go to the next Capital Hall level as fast as you can. Not only because it unlocks new offense and it makes the game more fun, in my opinion, but if you decide to max, you are putting yourself at a crippling disadvantage. Like, these people spent millions of capital gold upgrading their walls, and what did they do for them? We just broke through the walls with some rams and then flew over them with our hog raiders and rocket balloons. So moral of the story, don't be maxing your districts before going up to the next Capital Hall level, Ghostly. But if you do want to learn what you should upgrade, what order you should upgrade them, join our Discord where I have posted a guide to upgrading, a little PDF that you can reference if you're unsure of what you should be doing when you reach a new Capital Hall level. But that'll be all for me for today. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and take care.